So instead of me talking to you guys, it's probably about time that we actually started engaging a little bit. If you want to ask any questions, then obviously feel free. Absolutely. Every single product, including the 32, will be 1080p. So it will actually be our second 32-inch Full HD TV. We've noticed a huge uplift of Full HD sales, even on the smaller screen sizes. The consumer's demanding it, so basically we've got it. In terms of the actual benefit of 32-inch Full HD, it really depends how far you sit from the television. I'll be lying if I stood here and said that there was a clear benefit of Full HD over HD, but for people with Blu-ray players and people with PlayStation 3s, etc., they know it's now outputting in 1080. So they're going into the stores saying, oh, it's got to be 1080. So it would be foolish if we didn't have it at 1080 on 32-inch as well. We do have models in our lineup which are also HD ready, at 720p on 32-inch, but our top of the range model and the model underneath are both Full HD on 32-inch. It doesn't. It includes music and photos. You can do both at the same time, and it's something that we're working on to actually do movies as well. Effectively, USB stick, whack a DivX movie onto the USB stick and play it into the television. Ideally, that's what we want to be able to do. But there's all sorts of encryption rights in terms of when you put the USB stick in, how it overcomes that fact of displaying the actual DivX movie through the USB. It's something that we're working on, and hopefully next year we'll have Bluetooth with built-in USB for streaming DivX content as well. One thing that we're also working on that I can leave into a bit of a trade secret is that we're working on next year of like a multi-memory card reader that would display Full HD through a memory card, 1080p through a memory card. So basically you download something, you put it onto your memory card, 1080p into the TV, and it will demonstrate 1080p out. Effectively, friends and family that come over at Christmas time or birthdays, etc., it opens up a huge sort of environment for us. You're all familiar with FreeSat at the moment in the UK. We've built into the Panasonic is the first to go with built-in FreeSat. The FreeSat set-top boxes have gone reasonably well in the UK, and it's something that we'll be definitely following up with shortly. We're firm believers of offering HD for free. Effectively, we don't set prices. We don't offer those a set-top box of FreeSats, but it's something that we're looking at and trying to integrate it into the television. What we're actually trying to do is offer the ultimate flexibility of the television screen. Whether it's built-in hard drive to watch and record at the same time and onto an integrated hard disk drive, whether it's a built-in DVD that upscales to 1080, and whether it's built-in FreeSat as well. They're all things that we're trying to develop. And we've always been a brand that's very impartial. So before we had the memory card features slotted into the television, it was a 14-in-2. It taken every single memory card feature. You may not be familiar with Panasonic's SD card slot. It only takes SD cards, but everyone, I'm sure we've all got cameras here today that don't just take SD cards. They might take an XD picture card or another format. LG has always been a firm believer in offering the consumer every variety of formats that will plug into the television. No, obviously we have absolutely no idea what this TV is going to be retailed at. Right. You know, I say absolutely no idea. We have a guide. We understand it's going to be between these particular figures, but if we sold it in to one customer at X, they could easily, in the current market in the economy, sell it underneath X. It's completely and utterly up to them. I mean, the LG 4000, you can safely say that most 32-inch screens at the moment have now come down to around $499. A year ago, they were $899. It's unbelievable price erosion. The credit crunch is really severely starting to impact on the price erosion of television sets. But I did show you that slide earlier that showed the actual total TVs sold for the first half of this year, from January to June, against last year. The TV market is actually up. The white goods market is in decline. And other markets, holiday, the tourist industry, is in desperate trouble because of the current credit crunch, but it hasn't actually impacted television sales yet.
People sitting at home watching telly instead of going on holiday.
Yeah, that's what I believe as well. I think people are spending less money on going on expensive holidays and actually spending more money on it within their house, renovating the house or on a television screen. But by the way, guys, I'm so sorry that it's so hot in here. I don't know what on earth is going on. It seems to have increased over the last 15 minutes. So hopefully we'll have a jacuzzi at the end of it or something. We can just start to relax a little bit. Is there any other questions? Any question at any level? I don't mind. I'll try and answer the really detailed ones, but. You cannot have both, unfortunately. We would love to offer everything all into one product, but unfortunately, I think we just think the price would be so uncompetitive that we wouldn't sell any. And LG as a brand, although we focus very much on premium grade products with features and design, we still need to deliver X amount of turnover to make sure we can innovate the products for next year. So this is a great snapshot for you guys, for us, and we're very privileged to actually show you today some of the new product lines that we have. I think only one of our customers has actually seen some of these designs already, and we're really anticipating a really strong second half of this year with these products that are shortly going to launch. And we're going to continue to develop the design of the television. We know that the design of the television has taken a huge stepping stone over the last 5 years, and it's probably fair to say that ourselves and our good friends Samsung are probably the two brands that have sort of led in design. But as I said earlier, it's not just about design, it's making sure you have the right technology with the right design. But as you say, unfortunately, we haven't got the Bluetooth, Full HD, 100 Hz all built into one. But maybe next year. I think one retailer at the moment is they're selling the 32-inch Full HD LCD, I believe, $549. And I think the 32-inch plasma, I think Dixon's are selling it for $599. So 100 Hz and HD to the consumer, £50 more than having a Full HD 50 Hz. But the plasma technology does come into its own a little bit more on that particular design. So we're really excited to see the reviews on the product, to see what people think of it. As we are with the Slimline Scarlet, the LG 7000 and the built-in DVD. We're just trying to offer a full lineup that offers something for everyone, if you like. Not just by catering for 10% of the market, by making sure we have televisions for everybody's needs. Whether it's your nan and granddad or your son or your daughter, we should have every single TV that caters for the demand. Whether it's built-in Freeview Plus, built-in DVD, built-in Bluetooth and 4 HDMI. 4 HDMI is the highest amount of connectivity that's out there at the moment. But we also add USB connectivity, and now we've added Bluetooth to it. So in terms of connectivity, we're the best out there for connectivity. And every single TV in our range is swivel stand and built-in digital Freeview is absolute standard. Every single one has got a VESA standard, so they can all be wall mounted with absolutely no problem at all. Although we found it, last year's products, the VESA dimensions were on the large screen like 600 times 400, and now the VESA dimensions have all changed. All the brackets that we had last year, I had to basically ship them all out and start all over again and just go onto like the VESA website and then start getting our own ones in. But I mean, if that's all the questions you want to ask, I mean, it's just have a beer and then we can just have a casual chat as we go through and we can take it from there.